An environmental nonprofit group in Belfast is still battling a proposed multi-million-dollar fish farm project. In a lawsuit filed at the end of last month, Upstream Watch accuses Nordic Aquafarm and the city of making several errors in the permitting process. News Center Maine's Drew Peters has our update.
We see Nordic basically as harming what we value most.
For more than 6 years, Jill Howell has been fighting against Nordic Aquafarms' proposed fish farm in Belfast.
This is undeveloped forested land with wetlands, with streams running through it, of significant ecological value and value to the community.
And with a new lawsuit against Nordic and the city of Belfast, Howell says her group is trying to nullify the 5 land use permits given to Nordic by the city.
Development will continue to happen, but it should not be happening on conservation land.
Howell says Belfast's Planning Board and Zoning Board of Appeals overlooked several concerns when granting Nordic the permits.
Concern over ultimately pollution of the bay. We don't feel that they've shown that their wastewater treatment will be good enough to not have irreparable impacts to the bay.
While Upstream Watch says Belfast Planning Board made several errors during the permitting process, officials with the city say they feel the board was accurate and thorough.
The city of Belfast does not mess around with permitting. What they do is thorough, great work.
According to Mayor Eric Sanders and Director of Code and Planning Bob Fournier, the board spent more than 40 meetings looking over permit application forms.
There's a lot of details, there's a lot of sections, and the Zoning Board of Appeals went through every single item that was on the list.
Nordic, who did not have a comment for News Center Maine by the time of our report, still maintains ownership of their 5 permits from the city, which Kim Tucker says includes walking trails that are valuable to the community.
So instead of preserving the walking trails in perpetuity, this easement gave Nordic, its successors, and assigns the right in perpetuity to exclude the public from that area.
While the city says they understand that some residents have concerns, they also see Nordic as a potential business in the community.
7 years on, I'm still waiting for that opportunity for Nordic to see if they can do it or not.
In Belfast, Drew Peters, News Center Maine.
According to Upstream Watch, there is yet to be a court date scheduled for their appeals.